You save your hard-earned money, book a flight for a dream holiday in Bali. Some local calls you, "Hey mister, can I take photos with you?" It makes you feel important, like you're a movie star. But few days into your holiday, you notice that something's off. The local fares are not as cheap as you imagine. Sure, it's cheaper compared to your home countries, but you feel that your dollars or euros don't go that far. If you're a bule or foreign look, then you might just have been ripped off. I'm Indonesian, born and bred there. Bahasa Indonesia is my first language, but still, I'm not immune. December last year, 2022, we went for water sport in Bali. It's a popular place with international and local tourists. The agent, or deal maker I call it, came and showed us the water sport package. We sat down and chose the sports we wanted, then negotiate the price from there. I remember one of the very first questions he asked, "Where do you guys stay?" And I said, "Westin Hotel Nusa Dua." I was so dumb. That question has no relevance to water sport at all. In retrospect, the guy is most likely want to gauge how far he can rip us off. Luckily, I had my brother-in-law with me. He's been living in Bali for a number of years, so he knows that we would be paying too much. He stepped in and telling the guy, "Kita ini lokal, bukan bule." That experience gave me a sour taste, and I just want to make it clear. It's not Indonesian thing. It happens almost everywhere in Southeast Asia tourist hotspots. I hope this video will help you navigate your journey in Indonesia and encourage the tourist operators to do better. Without further ado, let's go to tip number one. Tip number one, get a trusted local to accompany you. I was lucky that my mother-in-law was in Bali at that time, and not everyone has an Indonesian relative or know the local. So I will be your trusted local. So please bring your smartphone with internet connection in your trip to Indonesia so I can speak with the local directly in the next clip. Halo Pak, Bu, nama saya Hendra nih. Temen sini nih yang lagi pengen handphone. Tolong bantu kasih harga bagus ya. Apalagi sekarang zaman sosial media. Kalau dia merasa rugi atau ditipu dan sampai viral, kita-kita juga yang rugi kalau turis asing udah nggak mau ke Indonesia lagi. Udah, itu aja. Makasih ya atas perhatiannya. Well, let's see how it goes. I hope he or she will treat you well after that clip. Let's go to the next tip. Tip number two. Make sure that you agree on the price up front and keep them accountable. It's fairly easy to have a quick service in Indonesia like a local driver or tour guide. Bargaining will be part of your traveling experience, so get used to it and have fun. Be fair with the price, and remember that never pay at the starting price they offer at the flea market in tourist area. It's common for the seller to start at a ridiculously high price, then negotiate down from there. Often the seller and buyers agree to meet somewhere in the middle. It helps if you speak some Bahasa Indonesia when you try to negotiate, which I will cover in tip number 4, the last tip. But my favorite strategy is to simply say, "Terima kasih," and walk away. Often they will call you back and say, "Hey, please come back, you can have it for half of the price." Then it's power to you, my friend. Now you are done with the price. Next is to hold them accountable with what you have agreed. This is especially true when you pay for the service. While waiting for our turn for the water jet ski in Bali, I saw a bule yelling to the jet ski driver riding with his son, "No, it's 10 minutes," and send them back to the water. He told me that he need to watch the time, cause those guys are crooks. It's the second time that he need to send them off to the water. Everyone knows that time flies when you have fun, and that's my friend. They're banking on that. Also remember that almost nothing is free in tourist areas. Someone rushing to offer you to pick up your luggage or your bag, well, he will ask for a tip and won't return you back until you give in to his asking price. Just be firm, polite, and say, tidak, terima kasih. No, thank you. If he keeps following you. Tip number 3. Only use official and well-established service company. For this tip, I have to thank today's sponsor, Bluebird Taxi. No, I'm just joking. This channel is not big enough for the sponsorship. So please give it a like and subscribe. I find Bluebird Taxi is the most trustworthy in the taxi industry. Their drivers are polite, friendly, and honest, and then don't muck around with the meters. That's from my personal experience at least. If you prefer app-based transport, then we have Grab and Gojek. It works just like Uber, just better. Also avoid pop-up money exchange along the streets. They are money grab preying on tourists. Always use the ones provided in a hotel or local banks. Tip number 4. Speak some Bahasa Indonesia. It will go a long way if you speak some Bahasa Indonesia. First, it helps you to break down the barrier in your interaction with the locals, so you can experience more of the authentic local experience. I hope so. And second, it leaves them a question mark how much more you know our local practice. Hopefully it gives them a pause if they plan to rip you off. And here's the common phrase we Indonesians use to negotiate the price. Of course, I will also leave them in the video descriptions. The first is, terlalu mahal, kasih murah sedikit. It's too expensive, please give me a cheaper price. Harga pasnya berapa ya? What is your best price? Saya punya hanya segini, bisa kurang lagi tidak ya? I only have this much. Can it be reduced? Kalau saya beli banyak, bisa dapat diskon nggak? If I buy many, can I get a discount? And lastly, kami bule, bukan bodoh. We are white, not dumb. Only say this at your very last resort if you are 100% sure that you are about to get scammed just because of the color of your skin. The reality is, there are some people out there still think that a white person living in a developed country is rich. Those people need to understand we all work hard for our money, regardless where we are coming from. This video is about not to get ripped off. However, I'm pleading you, please consider tipping generously if you feel that they have gone above and beyond with their service. Hospitality is one of the lowest paid industry in Indonesia.
How much money you make in one day?
I don't know, just looking the order. Yeah, really.
For delivery,
Yeah,
how much money your salary 1 month or 1 day?
No, not for salary, like the order.
Oh, it depends on the order.
Yeah.
How much roughly?
How many
Yeah.
orders every day?
You can tell me.
Every day maybe around 10,
And how much money is this?
maybe around 80.
80,000?
Yeah. 80.
So that's like $5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like not enough.
You're such a nice guy. Thank you so much. Are you happy now?
Thank you for making my dreams.
Oh my God.
For making my dreams come true, I want to give you a tip. It's 1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you. very much.
Thank you. I always wanted to drive the bike, you know?
Sure. Thank you very much.
You made his dream come true. Now he makes your dream come true.
Thank you very much.
$10 tip is just a meal for us, but it could fill their whole family for a day or two. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.